Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Look at this gorgeous day. It's beautiful. Wind's blowing, so you're probably gonna hear the doors slamming all day, but we're back to work on the motor today. We're gonna try to get this thing running. See, door. And I got us a radiator. We're gonna try to get a water pump on it and get this thing going through some heat cycles where we can really listen to it and see if it's gonna be a good motor. But we want to take a minute to tell everybody, guys, yesterday was a bad weather day, and we didn't come out of the house. We lost power. There were tornadoes all around us, and the town next door, y'all, 2 or 3 towns around us got hit hard. I think there's 4 or 5 confirmed dead. Hush wind, hush doors. There's some that have lost everything. I mean everything. And we're just thanking the good Lord above that we are so fortunate that we was able to come through the storms without any major issues here. And I feel sorry to all the people that has been affected. And not only did the tornadoes affect Mississippi, but on into Alabama and Georgia, and that was crazy storms. I want to say it started over maybe in Texas and Louisiana, and it just made its way across, and it was moving northeast. And for instance, we had one tornado come through that started in Kentwood, Louisiana, come up through Tylertown, and then within 30 minutes, y'all, there was another tornado right behind it on the same path, both of them on the ground. I mean, it was a freak ordeal. But there was more than them 2 that touched down, and everybody around us in Waynesboro, outside of Laurel, to Taylorsville, Tylertown, all the little small communities in between, a lot of people got hit. So we would appreciate if y'all would take the time to say a prayer for those families. I know they've already notified me that we'll be assisting those other counties once I go back to work tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday, and we're gonna grab our crews and our equipment, and we're gonna go help where we can help. But yes, y'all please say a prayer for all of them. But there again, we feel very blessed to be spared yesterday. So like I said, y'all please say a prayer for them, and keep them in your thoughts and prayers and on your mind, because and if anybody needs any help from us, let us know. We'll do what we can, how we can. I can bring chainsaws, I can bring tractor, I can do whatever. And this video is probably going to be a week or 2 behind the storms. I don't know how far out we are right now, but if y'all hadn't seen it on the news, it's pretty rough. So, getting on to brighter things, on the brighter side of things today, we're going to work on this engine that me and Madison started on the last video, and see if we can't finish up our run stand and let this thing run, get some heat in it, and see what kind of motor we're dealing with. And I don't know, maybe we'll find something to put it in. We'll see, we'll figure it out. But I got my main help down here with me today, and got my second main help on my camera today, so we're good. All bases are covered. Daughter, wife, and ready dog. To go. Huh?
And dog.
And dog. Well, Coco.
Oh, he's a staple.
He is the mascot. I mean, everybody knows Coco by now. So, let's get inside. Let's get to work on this engine and see what we're dealing with. All right, guys. So, if y'all remember on the last video, me and Madison, we got this engine running. We only run it for, I don't know, 10 seconds maybe. Not very long. And it had really good oil pressure and really good compression. We almost lost one cylinder because of something, oh no, because of something stupid on my part.
Wow, what'd you do?
I put the compression gauge in number 2 cylinder over there.
Yeah.
And I was holding it, and I was putting a lot of, hang on, let me show you.
You need a cookie.
Yeah. Okay. So Madison was bumping the button to turn it over, and I was holding my compression gauge like this, and the motor's got a lot of compression, and the little rubber thing on the nipple slipped, so the aluminum tube come through, and when it did, it went straight into the cylinder, and the piston come up and chopped it off. Matter of fact, I've been saving it. It's right over here.
No. So you need a new compression tester now?
No, we have more adapters.
Oh, wow.
So, if y'all want to look right quick, Madison, you'll come in here. That right there is the tip of a compression gauge. And me and Madison dug this out of the cylinder, and we cleaned the cylinder and blew it out real good and tried to get any debris or shavings or all out. We didn't find any trouble with the valves, any trouble with the piston or cylinder wall. We run the camera back down in there and double checked. And after we got it out and after we got it cleaned, we run the camera back in and couldn't find nothing, and it held 210 pounds, just like the
Did
rest
you
of it.
ever crank it after this though?
Yes, we fired it up.
So it still sounded good and everything was fine?
Oh, we only run it for like 5 or 10 seconds
Oh, okay.
because we don't
You
have no
got a water?
radiator or nothing like that.
Okay.
So this is mine and Madison's little souvenir that I'm keeping as a reminder.
Put it in a little jar.
Yeah. Need to find like an old medicine bottle and set it on the shelf and be like, this is what happens when you try to be lazy and don't screw on the correct adapter on a compression gauge. All right. So the plan is here today is I've been digging through my part ship. Did I get anybody?
I don't think so, but
Did I get you? I'm just slinging gas all over the place, Madison. I'm glad you quit smoking, baby. She never smoked, guys. I'm just picking on her. Yeah, if Dylan would have been here, he'd went up in flames.
the whole shot would have gone up in flames.
See, Dylan, that's the reason you can't smoke around here. I'm just slinging gas.
Where are you gonna
Anyway,
put that?
Lay it outside, baby.
Outside?
Yeah,
Let it drain?
let it drain
Okay.
or something. But anyway, so the goal is let's get a water pump on this thing. Let's get some pulleys on it. I've been digging through my part shelf. I found this bracket right here. I think this will work to mount where the header is bolted to the head to hang an alternator. I found this one-wire alternator laying on the shelf, guys. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with it. If anything's wrong with it, it spins free, but there's no pulley on it. And I found this one.
Well, we stole the pulley off of trying to get my car running in.
No, that's a Ford alternator.
Oh.
I found this other GM alternator that looks rough, but I'm fixing to rob the pulley off of it. I think this water pump pulley will work. I think this pulley will work. This is the pulley and set up off of the fake blower. I call it the fake blower because it has no guts. It just looks cool. So I think between this, it'll all line up. I just hope I got the right water pump. And yeah, we're just digging stuff off the part shelf to make this work. We did get a radiator though from our good friend Rat Rod Bob. We went over and hung out with him, and actually he hung out with me and Madison. We all went to eat in the 57. He had this radiator. He says, Wesley, I don't know what it fits, what it goes in. Don't even know if it's any good, but you're more welcome to take it and try it. So we're going to try to mount it on here, and I have yet to look to see if I've got a electric fan. I think I do. So, I know I say so too much. I'm sorry, okay? Jennifer even gets on to me. Y'all get on to me. You say so too much.
But anyway.
Okay, so I say so and but anyway too much.
Okay, guys. We have t-shirts made that says, but anyway.
Until.
Yeah.
Okay, back to our program here because I'm trying not to say so or but anyway. I'm fixing to try to put these accessories on front of this motor. I hope I've got a belt on the wall over there that will work.
Surely so. There's 700.
And yeah, we just want to hear it run for a long period. I got to find a temperature gauge too.
Who was it that came up here recently that said, hey, I think you need some more belts?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Somebody here recently. I can't remember who it was. I can't remember. Made fun of your belt collection.
Better not.
Hey, it's worked when we needed one.
It's got us out of a bind, hasn't it?
Yes.
Let me see if this is going to fit. got this here. Oh wow, this here used to be one of them chrome pulleys.
Fancy.
Fancy. It's not chrome no more. Okay. Well, it's not hitting right there. Okay. Got that. Ooh, that's like, oh wow,
Like good wow or no?
2 or 3 threads.
Oh,
Oh, okay, I see now.
you got it upside down or something?
No, we got 2. Yeah, let me check this. Hang on here. Oh yeah, it pulled the shaft. It's spinning. Don't know if it's charging.
How can you tell
I can't tell what.
if it's charging?
Well, we won't till we put it on the motor and test it with our.
I thought you meant you could see
Test
something, do something.
No. I mean, it's spinning free. It's not binding up or jamming or anything.
Okay.
So, all right, I'm gonna go clean up this little fan and get some of this rust off here. And that's bad down in there. So let me run the wire wheel through it too to get it cleaned up. And we'll put it back on and we'll start mounting this. During the meantime, baby doll, if you want to grab a 7/16 wrench and pull this bolt and this bolt, because this piece right here goes on the header that's way over here. Hey, there you are. See how those bolts are going to go right there?
So I don't have to, you don't have to take the header off.
No, just those 2 bolts right there.
Okay.
And let's mount it. And I'm hoping that the crank pulley, the water pump pulley, and the alternator pulley all will be halfway decently lined up.
Okay.
Because I need one of them dirt track kits where you just run a crank pulley and a water pump pulley and slip 2 belts on and you can run it that way. But hey, if that alternator's good, we'll run a wire from there to the battery and we can be charging our battery.
Okay.
This could be our battery charger. We can just crank it up and run it and charge batteries in here.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like a real smart plan. Okay.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay. Real smart plan.
I'm gonna need more than a wrench. I'm gonna need me a socket.
What did you got?
7/16. Everything they told me to get.
Let's see what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I'm gonna need something more up than that.
Well, that's because you grabbed the Walmart wrench.
I don't think that had anything to do with it.
Oh, yeah. And everything to do.
I think I need a socket
No, man. You grabbed the Walmart wrench.
with a. Well, you got a cheater pipe now, see, so that's different.
No, you grabbed a wore out wrench. We gotta get you
See,
a
but
good
you're
wrench.
cheating.
Cheating?
Then I could put another one on the end of it.
Well, then I give you all my secrets. That thing there.
See, it ain't the wrench; it's tight.
That. Wait a minute here. That feels loosey goosey.
Sometimes Daddy's wrong.
Is Mama trying to be right? And I said, tell me she's never right.
Sometimes I'm right.
Madison, if we ever tell Mama that she's right, she'll never let us get away with nothing ever again. We have to keep her guessing. All right, so you got those out. So, might have to, ooh, they were short.
I think it'll be enough thread, though, don't you?
Maybe for this, but for long term, I don't think I would trust it.
Let me hold that up.
I got it, bro. I'm trying to get it started. I might have to loosen the whole header.
Oh no.
I got them both started, so
Okay.
let me snug these up. and we'll find us a bolt to go through the alternator. And I gotta find another bracket to go from the water pump to here. I hope I have one. If not, I'm gonna have to build something.
Okay.
Only 2 bolts are good in this, y'all. Third one stripped out. And I don't know if I've got one. I found me a Hallmark bouncer guide on this motor that I built over 20 years ago that's never been in anything. But I've kept it oiled and greased, and it still turns over good. I did have heads on it, and a buddy of mine needed the heads. So I think this one will work. It's a little smaller in diameter, but I'm pretty sure it'll work. Ta-da! All right. Dirt daubers. This is what I'm gonna put in here. Oh yeah, oh that's a good shit. That ain't stripped there. All right. See if this thing gonna slip right on there. Don't want to fit.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
All right, hand me that big crescent wrench, Bill. Be good.
Hey, won't that make it longer?
Well, they try to make it universal. They don't know what you're working on.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Do I need to hold that one?
Yeah, it helped, but I didn't
Well,
want
okay. Well, just say, hey, babe, why don't you hold this one for me?
Well, I figured.
Ow, I wasn't ready.
What happened?
Okay, I didn't know it was going to break my wrist. Putting a lick on my arthritis.
A lick?
Mm-hmm.
What'd it be good for?
Just go ahead and break it off, one of the two.
Nah. I think that was it.
Hang on. Okay.
That's it. Put it back on there. You gotta hold it back. There you go. All right. Do we have a white marking paint pen? Oh, they all dried up. Alright, so this pulley goes on, which this pulley is made for the blower belt assembly. I think I'm going to go ahead and assemble it.
Oh, God. You just can't stand it, can you? That's pop wide open.
Well, we'll put the fake blower on this thing if it runs good. Alright, so I think this goes in there, like that. Alright, let's see. So you go on there like that. Okay, this piece right here is supposed to center in this pulley like that. Okay, I think that's going to be a neat idea.
What?
Well, let's run this motor. If it runs good, then for fun, that wind is cutting up.
It is.
For fun, let's put the fake blower on it because this thing has dome pistons in it, so the compression's pretty high.
Yeah.
So we couldn't run a blower on it anyway unless you underdrive it to death.
Okay.
But just for fun, it'll look good.
So with it not having
Do what?
its guts, it's just a big glorified intake, right?
Just a big glorified tunnel around that's gonna make the blower belt wind.
Okay.
So that little impact is pretty weak. All right, take your paint pen and lightly drop that white down in there. That'll be a good timing mark. While you're doing that, I'm gonna go find another timing tab. I think I've got one that'll sit a little closer to the balancer.
Seems like I got my spectacular stuff. You see what I'm doing?
All right, so we got the timing tab on, timing tab marked. Get this water pump on here. Good old used water pump. Maybe it won't leak. I don't know what size bolt I gotta have to go right here because that's where that arm's gotta go.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Too long?
No, we can catch it on the back right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe. The alternator looks like it might be stripped. Might just run a bolt all the way through it. Let me find us a bolt to go in there. This, if I put it on there, I'm going to grind that down some. If I come,
What?
the ear right here. Can't go there, so it's got to go like right there. Might have to grind it some more, or still, no, that'll go right there. Yeah, we can put a spacer on that. Let me get a bolt to go in there.
Okay.
Perfect. If this motor turns out to be good and run good, I'm going to take it all apart, re-gasket it, and paint it up real nice.
Okay.
Just that impact's not very strong, so just double checking that. Wow. That water pump is like, look how close, I mean, you can't even see the timing chain cover.
It's supposed to be that way, huh?
Yeah, it's a short.
Oh.
Oh crap.
What?
I didn't measure. Did
Measure what?
this.
Oh.
Wow.
Perfect?
Just, yes, barely. So, I bought a brand new water pump. And I went ahead and got some new bolts because I couldn't remember if I had any. And then I found this water pump on the shelf. So I said, well, we'll try it. And if the motor does turn out to be good, and we do re-gasket and repaint, we can put that brand new water pump on.
Okay.
Might have to order another pulley because somebody is butchered on the center hole on this pulley. It
Oh, I
looks
see it.
egg-shaped. These bolts are lining up pretty close to do what we're trying to do.
Beautimous.
It's got a little wobble to it.
Really?
Very little, but just a little bit. I can see it.
So how do you know if it's a water pump or the pulley?
I don't, but it's not centered on that shaft because somebody's watered that hole out with their pocket knife, looks like. Oh, I think we're gonna line up with the alternator just fine.
Okay.
While I'm
Find a spell?
finding a spacer to go to here, you wanna find us a belt to go around all this to go to there?
Yeah. What? How? Just go grab some and just.
Yep, it's
Yes.
it's V-groove belts. Well, Jennifer found us a belt. I found a spacer, and found why that was on the shelf. It's broke. I put a bolt in there and started running it in, and it snapped. Ping. So we have this one right here. Hey, it's already got a pulley on it. Oh, that's the reason we had to order another one.
This is fancy.
It's just black, and it comes from March, and it costs $1 million.
No fancy stickers.
Okay. So I ordered I think I ordered 140 amp for Jennifer's car. And when they sent the kit, I looked the part number up on that box, or does it say? Does it say it's 100 amp or 80 amp?
Yeah, it wasn't what we wanted it to be. Yeah, this is 101.
Yeah. And plus it was V-groove pulley, and we done serpentine belt. And I'm talking about Sophia. So they sent us another alternator. But hey, this one here's gonna come in handy.
Fancy.
Fancy, Jennifer says. A little too snug. Perfect. If I had a longer spacer, I'd come out to the front, but this'll work for what we're trying to do. There we go. All right, baby doll. Put your belt on there. There you go. Let me see. It goes that way.
Which way? Oh, there's a direction?
Nope, just in my head.
Well, oh, the letters?
I like the letters to be.
Oh, okay, well, I wouldn't.
So if you're standing in front of the car,
You can see the letters.
yeah.
Okay. I should
Alright.
have known that.
Get a pry bar.
I'm slipping. What was I thinking?
What was you thinking? I mean,
Like I ain't known him for 40 years. I should have known that. How dare me put something on with the words backwards. We ready to crank it yet? I'm ready.
we're getting close. We got some belt on there. That thing's running pretty doggone true. I mean, it's probably running more true than the belt on my 57. All right. Oh, I want to stick that blower pulley on there and take all that off.
Let's do it.
I don't know how it's going to run. Let's see how it runs.
Do you hook gauges up to this here too?
Yeah, we're going to mount some. Let's see if I got a fuel pump rod. Maybe the rod's in there. No fuel pump rod. So let me take those other two bolts out. All right. I need to go to the part shelf and see if I got a fuel pump. I got to find some fuel pump rod. So I'll be back, guys. I went and got a used fuel pump off the shelf. I got a new gasket, but I'm going to try to reuse this old one. That way, in case this fuel pump ain't no good, I'll go get another one off the shelf, and I've got another spare gasket. I'm sure most of y'all know this, but if you've ever tried to line a fuel pump up and put this rod in right here, it keeps trying to fall out. But there's a bolt hole right here, right there, that holds that fuel pump rod in place. So just get your rod in there and push it all the way up. There it is, right there. I cannot slide it back out. So now the rod stays in place. So now you mount your plate in your fuel pump and take that bolt out. Don't forget to take that bolt out. You will ruin a fuel pump rod and possibly a camshaft. And you got to put a bolt back in. So, like this short one right here. You can put your little silicone on it and put it back in there, because if you don't, oil will come out of that hole. But most of y'all know that, but in case you didn't, just a little tip that might help you on the next fuel pump installation. Never know. Get it in there, bolt. Oh yeah.
All good?
All good. Hand me a 3/8 socket, please, ma'am. Just take our bolt back out here. Put this bolt here back in. Well, there you go. Let's get this radiator mounted too. Well, let me go find us some. Well, I need some rubber to sit right here. That way the radiator can sit on that. Yeah, let me go find some rubber. We'll be back. The plan is to try to mount it on those rubbers, because I don't want it to vibrate and rub a hole in it. I'm just looking back.
Oh.
Hold that. Let me adjust these supports a little bit. So if y'all remember, on Jennifer's Fairlane on Sophia, this is old big giant thick bed liner, bed mat, and that's what I mounted her radiator support on. So I went over and cut it up into 4 pieces. So I'm gonna put some on the bottom here, and we'll put 2 pieces up there. So slide it through. Alright, so we got the radiator mounted. I couldn't put the rubber pieces up top because the way this lip is right here, come right here too, bud. See how this comes and curves down? The rubber spaced it down too much, and when it gets full of water, it's going to get heavy, and the vibration, I didn't want it to slip off. But we got rubber pads underneath the bottom, and it's a 1/2 inch over this that way too far, so I guess I should do that on purpose.
Oh my God.
So we need more room over there to work.
Yeah, I mean, you need working room over there, so.
Anyway, I'm gonna snug all these plugs up that we put back in, and if you'll go look back under the bench behind the GT or under the parts washer, there's some radiator hoses. Let's see if we can't go ahead and find something that'll work. I'm hoping this thermostat is good. I'll take the air hose and blow that out really good up in there. Make sure there ain't nothing trapped. And I also gotta go find a temperature gauge somewhere. I'm sure I got one right here in my junk. See if you feel the air coming out a little bit. Yep. Flowing good. All right, put your hand on the bottle. Come out the top.
Sucking on my hand down there too.
Okay. Radiator's open. All right, Jennifer went and dug through the hoses, and I think we found something that might work. Maybe. Okay, so this will go here. That. And this, that needs to be trimmed off some. Get my hose castrator out.
Okay.
And it's a dull castrator, so it makes it more painful.
It's one of your hurt workers.
Poor feller. Yeah. Sorry about that, fella. Okay.
Goodness.
That'll work. Maybe all this will seal off really good and won't leak, hopefully. Alright, so where's the end? Right there, so right in there ought to be good. Remember when my Camaro used to blow the top radiator hose off all the time?
Ain't that a spare one over there to it?
Yeah. There, hole. Belt's clear and fine. That's going there. Now the bottom. You'll get us 2 more hose clamps. That's doing pretty good there. Alright, so this is gonna go here. Need you to twist a little bit. And you're gonna go on here like this. Oh yeah. We're good. Good.
I was waiting.
Alright, I need to take this out. It's wrong side. Because I'm gonna redo this, but not today. But I can zip tie a couple gauges right there.
You got some serious grease.
Do I really?
Oh yeah, big. Looks like you got black lip liner on. Other side.
Oh, now she tells me. I get it?
All good?
Is she lying, Massa?
No.
Okay. We got this. Ooh, Chevrolet bow tie. And it even fits.
Beautiful.
Oh, this thing's gonna run like a top with that radio cap right there. Oh yeah.
Well, we put it on Sophia one time, didn't we?
No,
I thought we did.
not a Chevrolet
I
cab.
know when we were testing though, I thought we did.
I don't know, did we?
I thought so, because you said that Chase would hair over. Remember you said the reason it was running good because of the radiator cap?
I need to screw something in the overflow right there. We'll try it without it first. Bob, thank you for giving me this radiator for the engine stand here. I like it. Okay, y'all go fill up water jugs. I'll find a temperature gauge and dig out electric fan. All right, guys, give y'all an update real quick because I forgot to film because Massa went home. She was cold and hungry. So I come right here, drill a hole, mounted this temperature gauge. I had a brand new one in a pack. I think it was left over from one of our dump trucks. I found a bigger oil pressure gauge. It's kind of zip tied in there because I couldn't find the backing to it. I'm just laying this on my junk around here. We got the lines run, got everything hooked up. Temp gauge is hooked up here, oil pressure gauge back here. Me and Jennifer just mounted this fan right here. I'm going to eventually, I don't even know if that fan works neither, baby doll. Good time to, yeah.
We'll see in a minute.
I'm eventually going to put a piece of aluminum right here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know a guy that works for the county that can get signs for free, old signs.
Okay.
And I bet he'll give me one, and I can cut it and mount it right here. This is the exact same switch panel in Dirty John.
Sure is. Okay.
So I can take that piece of aluminum and I can mount that right there, kind of center it up a little better, and wire all this in. So,
Okay.
but for the time being, it'll work for now. So we got temperature, we got oil pressure. I need to find somewhere to mount this tack real quick. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out where I can mount this. Thought about putting it back here, drilling 2 holes right there, and making a support to go from there down to this bar real quick. That way I can unbolt it to take those bolts out if we ever change the bell housing around.
Okay.
Or would it be better to be up here? Might be better to mount it up there.
Well, it's farther away from the exhaust, so that's plus.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I could mount it up here somewhere. I just don't want to block the flow of the radiator.
I don't think it would.
Spin it around like that.
Could you, well, I was going to say, that brace right here is too far away, so that you could mount it up under there maybe, but.
I don't know.
Build you like an extension to,
Well, I can
you could put a piece of,
flat bar across there.
yeah.
Have a phone, put gas in it though.
But I thought you said you had to have it high for gravity. though.
It does do better when it's up higher. Right there might be okay. I don't know. Let me work on this other stuff and we'll see.
Okay.
Okay. Hook you up. Hook you up. Come on, fan, please work. Which way is it blowing?
Do it again. No, it's not. No, this is always for the motor. Yay!
I was seriously considering putting that blower on today, but
Well, we're running out of time.
we're running out of time. The fake blower, that is. Okay. I'll put that fan on the switch. The fan should be on. Did I do it wrong?
So the distributor wire that you thought is now the fan. Heck, just put them all on there together and go with it. So.
No, I won't be able to snatch this wire off in case something happens. I just wasted a good connector. God, $1.75. We got 4 gallons of water. Maybe it'll be enough. I don't know. See if you see any leaks. I hope not. Smells like antifreeze. Even though it don't look like it. Alright guys, it's getting late. I have not got the fuel tank mounted. Haven't got the tack mounted, ain't got my switch panel in. But I'm ready to run this thing. And 5 a.m. will be early in the morning. We should have got an earlier start. All right. I hope that water pump's good.
Oh, Lord.
Well, that's part of using used parts.
So let's wait to the very last minute to find out.
Makes it interesting.
We got to tear all that mess back off.
All right, what am I looking for here?
I don't know. Your cranking button?
No, yeah, that too.
It was over, you put it somewhere, hang on. I saw it somewhere.
Think I ought to put some mufflers on this thing? Or
Nah,
think the neighbors will be all right?
they should be used to it.
All right. Go ahead and get the fan going. Distributor. Starter. Give me that gas out there. Contact.
Wait a minute. You got that messed up, don't you? Is that supposed to be right there?
I put it right there, the whole throttle.
Okay.
Right, I'm not getting no fuel. Fuel pump might be bad, or it could not be sucking. Or it could be sucking the gas out of the carburetor, putting it back into the tank.
Yeah, didn't you say you thought she had it backwards?
Yeah, I think I do.
Add water?
Yep, go ahead and start adding some water. And then suck that right on down. I'm gonna crank it. You keep pulling. I don't know if it's picked up fuel yet or not. Oh, that's funny.
What?
The fan just come off because the alternator's charging it.
Huh?
The fan's wired into the same wire the alternator is, and I was like, why did the fan just come on?
Oh.
fuel, baby doll.
Or like out of, like, do I have any? There's some in there. Well, it's not getting down in there enough.
Oh yeah. Let me see if it must be a bad fuel pump.
Uh-oh. So I need to hold that.
Yeah, don't get gas on you. It ain't doing it.
Okay.
It won't pump it either way.
Okay.
It needs to be gravity fed, what needs to happen. All right. Let me find us another fuel pump. Yeah, damn it. All right, guys, so I swapped that pump out real quick. Only got one more. Laid on the shelf too long. It didn't do that when I put it in there. That might do the same thing. Okay. Round 2. Hold this up for me, babe. That one's doing something, but I don't know what. Might have them reversed. We're gonna bottle feed it. Get some gas down there to it. All right, now hold, let me have this, you hold that. We got a fuel pump that is working mighty good. This little return hose. Let's regroup on this situation. Alright, set that down. Let's go get the tank out of Madison's car and set it up, and I'll see if I can't fix that return to run back into that gas tank. Alright, so we went and got the tank out of Madison 57 gas and got the return put on here, put it back into the tank. This is some jerry-rigged situation. And I know, Jerry's like, hey, quit saying that. I take offense because I have a buddy named Jerry. All right. Let's try this again, baby doll. about 160. See?
Temperature gun showing the same thing?
On the head, yeah. Showing 157. Oil pressure's excellent. We got us a dirt track motor. I don't think it's got stock camshaft in it. Sounds good. So, what it don't burn, or what the carburetor can't handle, it sends it back. That's when they was putting them fuel pumps on them 305s that started all that emission bull crap. So it's 820. Let's let it run for a little while longer. Just see how it acts. I'm surprised that carburetor's doing that good. I just grabbed it off the shelf. I don't even know what to come off of. Ain't got a lick of blow by. Even with me breaking a compression gauge off in it.
Don't say you rev on it like that. You ought that video of that old black man revving up on his everything. You look just like it.
Kinda had it hat like that, didn't it? For those of y'all have not seen that video is about 10 or 15 years old.
I find it, put it in here.
Yeah, it's a black guy with a motor running on an engine stand and just sitting there, nothing, yeah, just some zoomy headers and that's it. Or maybe he didn't even have headers on it. And his buddy's filming him and the motor sounds awesome. I mean, like awesome. But you can't understand nothing he says. But I'll show you how he does it. And all you can make out is off with his hand. Like he gives it major rod check. Yeah. I'm surprised you remember that, baby doll.
Oh, I do.
Come on, baby. Whoa, shot the fuck out of me.
Let's let it sit here and idle for a little while and we'll come back to it. I found some Barlow mufflers and they suck.
Yeah, you can't hear nothing now.
I mean, it's quiet as a church house mouse.
I know, it's terrible.
But we can rev on it now.
Terrible.
You might blow one off, be careful.
That one's right there, trying to come on.
Muffler test. Oh, much better. And you can see all the way through that thing.
I like it.
You want to put these on, Sophia?
Heck no.
What? I don't hear no valves kicking. I don't hear nothing. It's quiet. All I hear is the fan.
Yeah.
I started timing about 8:20. It's probably been running, what, 5 minutes? Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
So it's 8:42 now. So it's been running well over 20 minutes. The temperature's doing great. Oil pressure's doing great. I think it's going to be a good little motor. I like it. Put this in Madison 57? No. To put it in the yellow C10 out there? No. Let's just find something to buy and put it in.
Oh my God.
Hi guys, so it's been running, it's 8:57. So it's been running since about roughly 8:15. Yep, don't get hot, oil pressure's good, throttle response is great, even though that carburetor, don't know anything about it. I'm happy, I'm pleased. I say let's shut it down for tonight. Let me kill it. Let's do an oil change. Let's check everything out on it. And yes, I'm gonna do something very stupid. I'm gonna take the fake blower over here and I'm gonna put it on it.
Okay.
Motor's got a ton of compression, so it can't handle a blower anyway. And it's just gonna be cool. Tune the old carburetors out. Man, I hope those carburetors are good. That thing will work like a tunnel ram. It's got a little camshaft in it. It sounds pretty nasty. That blower, it'd be sitting there just idling, cutting up. If anything, we'll just, somebody comes over and be like, hey man, fire that thing up. Okay. It just looks cool. So there's no use in that sitting on the bench, so let's have some fun with it. Let's play with it. If we ever put it in something, we'll put fake on the tag. Let me see how this week goes, and I'll try to come down here and drain the water out of it, pull this intake and distributor and all out, and we'll set all that on there. I'll get some new gaskets, and we'll see how it goes. What's it gonna hurt?
Nothing.
Nothing. All right, just having fun. We'll see y'all in a little while.